Triceratops. Oh, that one's so cool looking. Look at that. I cannot wait to see it grows up. Alright, so with the new railway system up, we have a whole lot more expansion that we can actually do to the park. But we're going to be limited to that because we're working on our very last fully 100% dino species. Where is that? Where is that? We have a Triceratops. So yeah, this is the last one that we have that's already 100%. We have a ton that's really, really close. Like the lowest is 57, but the highest is 84%. Let's go ahead and take Mr. Triceratops and let's send him through the system here. We start right here with the synthesizer, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's put that in here, but we need to decide where we're going to build this enclosure. So we got the tracks set up, so we kind of probably want to follow the tracks a little bit, and they end back here coming away from the raptors. So continuing from basically right here, where's the next best spot? I would think somewhere right here, but this is a big hill to deal with, or where the village is, but the village should be just as much as the hill to clear out. I really don't want to deal with clearing out the hill. I said we're probably going to put it right here so the track can go straight, and it'll go between the Pteranodon and the Triceratops tunnel will be right here where this hill is. And then we can always put something else back there in the village later on. Alright, we're gonna allow ourselves 2 little trikes, so we don't want to overboard it because they can get slightly bigger than anything else, I think. So let's go ahead and let's put them in here. This is the next stop, the embryonical machine. Do we have eggs? Yes, we have 4 eggs. We're gonna need more eggs. Oh, I have plenty of more eggs right here. So there we go. Let's place these bad boys in here. So the question is, do we want to make this cage a specific way? Like, because each cage has its own unique design for the most part. Or at least try to. Like, I still have to add decorations to these guys, the ankylosaurs, but these guys have the little bushes. This has got the dome with the waterfall. They have their trees. The actual raptors I still have to work on too, but I don't know what would be special for the Triceratops. Alright, let's throw these bad boys in here. So these guys should turn pretty quickly into some eggs. Now then we just have to put them in the fertilizer, or the incubator I mean, which is the longest process of them all. Now here comes the worst part of this. We've got to mine out the entire area for the enclosure. So let's figure out the outline of this and just get to work on it. So if the rail's going to come straight, oh, why does that have to rain? If it comes straight this way, we probably just want it right here. So I'm probably going to put it right here. This is the edge right here. In reality, this is going to be a pain in the butt, and I have no idea how well this is closer to come out, and I'm trying to think of a unique spin I can put on this thing. Like the raptors, I had the idea of like putting a cave in it eventually or something like that, but I don't know what to do for the Triceratops. Like Gallimimus are really easy. You just give them a longer cage so it's more flexible to the style of dino that they are, which is super sick, but that's not really going to work with the Triceratops. So I think the best thing that we could do for the... What is going on? I think this new mouse is broken. Oh, because it's literally just teleporting. And literally, I'm holding my shovel and it will just go to my dirt block randomly. Okay, maybe I have to use the other new mouse I have. I have 2 different new mouses because the other one was double clicking. Anyways, what I'm thinking about doing is while I mine out this dirt, I was like, okay, what can we do for the It literally just did it again. What do we do for the Triceratops cage? And I'm thinking, well, we have the... Oh my fudging god, can it stop doing this? But we have the secondary hill right over here next to us, right? So what if we just make a mini hill that the trikes can walk up to, and that will be like their defining feature of their enclosure or whatever. I think that's probably the best thing for us to do overall, so that way they have their little unique feature, and I think it's different. So that way we have, like, instead of just flat enclosures, it's an enclosure that actually elevates and actually raises up to a different level as well, which would be, you know, a lot more useful and I think more fun, and it's just more creative that way. Alright, so I think this is the shape and outline. We've come to the Triceratops enclosure. It's a pretty basic, perfect circle, because I want things to look a little more natural, but this is a hill they're supposed to be able to walk up, so this outer edge will lead to right here and we'll follow this around, but this is an entire another platform that they can get up here and get on, so we can try to do something fancy with an observatory or something over here, especially if we want a cage or a enclosure where these houses for the village are. So now let's go check up on the Triceratops itself, because it should be done, even though the enclosure is nowhere near done. It's usually how it goes, because even though this takes a while, it takes so much longer to just sit there and mine out the entire enclosures. Yeah, hatch Triceratops, that didn't make any sense. Hatch trike eggs, they are ready to be bred, or not bred, put in the enclosure, but we still have a whole lot more digging to do. So this is always the least favorite part about actually making anything new for these enclosures, is just how much we have to mine up all these blocks. Now we don't have to make this super deep, but it does need to be 4 or 5 blocks ish deep at the minimum, just to make sure that they are, deep enough underground so they can't get out by just hopping over the fence or something. But we've got a bunch of land dinos, we even got a flying dino. I'm really wanting to start working on some water dinos. If if I could speak English, that would be very, very helpful. Yeah, I want to get a water, whether it's a Carno or not a Carno, a Plesiosaur, a Mosasaur, or a Mustasaur apparently, because whatever that is. So if you guys are enjoying, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It lets me know you guys are enjoying the video I made. Plus, at the same time, it let me know in the comment section, what do you guys want to see next? Like, if we got a water dino, which water dino do you want to see for us? Should we go for the big boy, the Mosasaur, even though it's probably going to take hours to build the cage? I say that, but no, I'm going to regret building the enclosure the moment we start on it. Because I remember building one for the last series, and it was just, oh my god, that thing was so annoying to try to work on. Plus, these guys are going to have a much nicer enclosure than the last one we worked on, so that's going to be a big painful bit, because I'm trying to make everything look a little bit nicer, more like an actual, like, theme park or whatever it would be, realistically. Alright, Rockstars, let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of wheat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should be enough wheat for our good old Triceratops, because we can finally place them down into their little enclosure. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. It doesn't look very good from the outside, and the top part isn't nearly as big as I thought it was going to be, but I think it looks really good. So let's go ahead and let's place down the 3 feeders that we need. If my mouse, or I think it's Minecraft, because it wasn't doing this originally when I got this mouse, and it wasn't doing this with my old mouse. But I'm tired of it auto switching my hotbar slots. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw it in. Do we even need 3? Is 2 good enough? I think 2 is good enough, actually. There we go. So we got all the space in the world. Let's throw these bad boys down. Now we still have to decorate this cage, which is what we're going to do next, but I want to get these guys up and growing. So let's go ahead and boom, Triceratops. Oh, that one's so cool looking. Look at that. I cannot wait to see it grows up. Now I can throw growth serum on them, which I do have. We're gonna worry about that later. Now I don't have an official way in and out, but we can just use this ladder for now. I'll have to design that later on. But yeah, this place isn't as nice as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be bigger up top even after the walls, but I do want to keep this side like this for the most part, because I want to put like a platform area that we stand and walk on right here. So I think that's gonna be really neat to have like the walking area right next to it, so you can walk up and view that. But let's go ahead and let's get some bone meal and other supplies. Okay, so we got wood, we got leaves, we got bone meal. Let's go ahead and let's see, what are the just straight up flower types that we have? Ooh, we could get a palm sapling. Yeah, you know what, let's throw a couple straight up palm trees in there. And I don't have any other like flowers like straight up saved. This is very weird. You would think after all the dyes and everything, I would many more flowers saved into my hotbar, but I'm pretty sure, you know, roses and dandelions will naturally spawn with the bone meal, so it's not a big deal. So I think first off we start with the tweez. Let's go ahead and we can put one. I want it in the center, but I also don't want it in the center, so I think we're gonna put it like right here. I think is the best point. Let's go ahead, let's bone meal this up. There we go. That's a really good spot. I think I'm gonna put one here at the top of the hill as well. That's gonna be really good for us. I want to put all 3, but I'm just worried about space. This one, I know we're gonna expand up here, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the limited space. There we go, and that works really well. Plus these trees kind of grow to their area. Okay, so let's put the 3rd one right here. That should be good, and I did not mean to place that. Go away. And there we go. Our 3rd tree, he almost kind of sticks out like the one up top. Perfect. So let's go ahead, and I don't want you in here yet. Let's go ahead and let's start. Why is it always raining in Jurassic Craft? Like, no matter how much you do it, it's always raining in here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we got both dandelions, rose red, and whatever, the oxy daisies. They're all growing. It's actually going to be a little hard to see the baby versions of these guys in all this tall grass, but that's okay. It's going to be a lot easier once they grow up. Plus, I think this is going to make everything look better. I think the other cages look better with it. Alright, we've got our bushes. We've got everything. It all looks fantastic. I think it looks really good. So, the next thing I'm going to do is grab some wheat and make sure these guys are fed up, because I don't know if they can eat out of the feeders right away when they're babies. I truly don't know. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's mod dependent, sometimes it's version dependent. Well, there you go. Yeah, because he's missing health, but he's all healed up now. So there we go. We fed him. I don't know if it worked. It should have worked. Usually there's green sparkles. The question is, where is the blue one? Oh wait, he didn't even take the wheat. Oh, here's the blue one, and I can't. He's not eating it. Sometimes they can be too young to actually eat out of your hands. So while those grow up a little bit, let's go get the growth serum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It actually doesn't matter. We can just grab. Oh, I guess that's literally 16,000 for 8 of them. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's go with 6 in total. Actually, I can get more EMC back, because I can go ahead and throw everything else away. We don't need it. Oh, Triceratops, it's growth serum time. Time to get big and strong. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Put you on you. Where's my favorite blue guy? This guy, I cannot wait to see him all grown up. 2, come on. 2. The grass is actually getting in the way. I probably should have done this first. So get over here. 2, 3. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see if we can feed these guys. I don't think we can yet, but they're gonna be nice and strong very soon. Now this guy's already getting so big, and I still can't feed him, but they're definitely big enough enough to eat from the auto feeders now, so that is no worries whatsoever. But we have our dinosaurs. We have our Triceratops. These guys are gonna grow nice and big with everyone else. I think their cage looks actually fantastic. It needs a little work on it, but I think overall for our first outcome, it's really nice. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys did enjoy it. I think it's a great place to end off today's episode of Jurassic Craft. Peace, Rockstars.